seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Today, we see who's better in the NFC, between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. On the visiting sideline, head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, Brian Schottenheimer. They signed staying on the road to begin the year. They got that win last week, hoping to do the same now. On the opposing sideline, the Giants head coach. His guys also able to start the season with a win, so somebody's going to leave here with a 2-0 record after this one. Brandon Aubrey has the ball teed up. Kate Scott and Brock Heward up in the booth for this one. And amidst the rain, we're off from East Rutherford. Eric Gray to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Darts coming out throwing. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's brought down after a short game. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Throw here, 3rd down. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete. So they're going to be facing 4th down coming up. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard? Well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's a cherry on top.
Jordan Stout headed out to punt it away on 4th. Cavante Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends it away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Well, here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State 4th-round pick in 2016, who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, it's based on all he's overcome, from tough playoff losses to significant injuries. But his leadership, his stats, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments, at his best, he really is all you could ever ask for.
They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. From the gun is Prescott. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That one hits for 30. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Yeah, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Yeah, here we go.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. They'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Has him on the quick hit. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal.
Yeah, here we go. I think. All right,
in the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Aubrey puts it through. And they'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Gray now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Let's start with Tracy. This is tough running on this rubble out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They go right back to Tracy. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and long, he's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it over the 38-yard line before going there. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. New set of downs for him, and starts at the 38.
1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a cover. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Tracy once more. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Completed to his running back. And he's tackled for a 4th gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you need to make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Giants are set to punt. Back deep, it's Cavante Turpin. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Back out come the Cowboys for their 2nd drive. And it's an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Up the middle, Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Dak now from the gun. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. This guy's hit, he lost the football, and it's picked out by the Giants. And New York is making a touchdown.
hits everybody.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Giants take a 4-point lead.
Cowboys 3.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Israel Abadi, he lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And New York takes it back for a touchdown. The Giants now lead by 10. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love it, Joey. A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Giants drive their lead to 11.
Cowboys 3.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's Avani Kanya on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
I think you and I both know calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurricane. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
First call here coming from the shotgun. First down, here's Dak. This line puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Prescott here from the gun. He gets this one to Smith-Schuster. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
He gets the handout. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Even 4 of that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
2nd and 6. At the 39-yard line.
Now here's Prescott. Escapes the pocket. Gets the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
There are times quarterbacks got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Dak to the air here. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play jars loose, incomplete.
Yeah, this game, they just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Throwing again is Dak. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it. Right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football. Just avoiding sack.
That's complete inside the 35. He's going to have this one down to the 28. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
I try to remind you a time or true, kid, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone. Things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Back to the air, Prescott. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. To the line, here's third and 3. Dak throwing again. It's on the end. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Looking inside the red zone. It's Pickens on the slant. And he's brought down a little short. No, that's what they do. Give him the 10-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Well, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. Stick around. There's more from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Giants with an extra DB out there now. Third down. Third and long for him here. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a one-score game before halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Cowboys cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Turning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Giants about to get to work on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Going on first down. It's Dart. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10 at the 25.
Dart taking the throw. Setting up the running back screen. And he crosses the sideline. A yard or two beyond, looks like the 30. All plays on the table here for third and 3.
Third and 3.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down, and they go right back to it. They stuck with it, but this one heads the wrong way and winds up losing yards. Back to the line they come, second down. Dart now against the blitz. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Shotgun snap. A gift to Tracy. And he manages to find a little traction on that soap field as he fights forward for a couple. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. They'll go left side with Tracy. He's past the 25. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
19 Tiger.
From the red zone now. To the end zone, but incomplete. Good shot there on first down. Don't come away with any points just yet. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal.
Darts out of the shotgun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Let's go now. 70 Lion. Now go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Drops back. Needs an open man.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Sanders sends it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of the half.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Avani Conda on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Week 1 was full of surprises, full of intrigue, and a lot of firsts for the young players. What will Week 2 bring? Let's dive in. Our trip through the NFL starts now. In the Windy City, the Bears at home to take on their NFC North rivals, the Packers. And this is Caleb Williams. One of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Bears are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. From there, it's on to Cincinnati, checking in on the Bengals as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is Chase Brown. He's going to take it in, 18 yards away, it's a touchdown. The Bengals, looking for a 2-0 start, they lead at the half. Last but not least, let's go to Baltimore. The Ravens taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And this is Michael Penix, putting this one on a dime, 34 yards to the end zone. The Falcons lead by a field goal at halftime. We'll give you a look now at the remainder of the games in progress in the early window and what's still to come here in Week 2 of the National Football League regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Avani Conda on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Here comes the Cowboy offense for the opening possession of the 3rd. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. First and 10 now from the 30. Play action now for Prescott. Buying some time right. Throws this one deep down the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things. Because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Following the incomplete pass, second and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today. Because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Prescott now to throw on third down. And this is lofted deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. All the courage they had to try it. It's incomplete, and now we got fourth down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.